What's up, everyone? I'm Jen.
And I'm Courtney.
And this is One Up.
So we are at the end of our show. And as you know, the show is called One Up. Okay. So traditionally, as you know, One Up in video games means you get an extra life, right?
Okay.
So it's a very broad question, but if someone were to give you a One Up, which you could use for something in your past, you got another life, or something in your future, maybe something you haven't done yet if you had another life or another, opportunity, and it's something that you want to do, could do, or totally we're in an alternate, an alternate reality, what else would you know what I mean?
Because you do so much already and you need another life, what would that one-up life be for you now?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is a good
it can
question,
go any direction. It's very broad.
I'm scared.
We go deep on this show, guys.
It's like the cop-out answer is I wouldn't change anything because otherwise I wouldn't be on this couch with you guys.
Yeah.
I think that you have the path you walk and you have things that you aspire towards and you kind of have feelings of I guess sadness because you're like, oh, this didn't pan out the way I wanted. But like we each have our own path to walk, and there's a spoken word song that came out years ago called the Sunscreen Song. And it says in there, in the end, you're only in a race with yourself. And so I love my life. I think my life is awesome. And I could have gone on to do other things, dealing with like stunts or acting or whatever. But then like, I think that the way I'm living life is pretty awesome. Like it's really fun. I get to meet cool people all the time. I'm famous, but not like so famous that like my life's miserable.
Yeah, you don't need a security detail 24/7.
Yeah. So it's like I look forward to that, but right now I still get to enjoy just being famous enough that like I could be at a bar with a friend of mine and someone will come up to us and be like, "Oh my God, I know you and your channels and blah blah blah." Like it's pretty dope. I like it. I love it. But if I were to change anything,
or if you were in an alternate reality, and you weren't doing this.
Yeah.
No. I do have two thoughts in mind. When I was a kid, I had an opportunity to give my short films to a famous director, and I was being such a perfectionist, I didn't give it to him.
Yes.
Who knows what would happen?
Perfection is the enemy of
of creativity.
Creativity,
Yeah,
is.
or success, whatever.
Yeah.
And then
All of it.
All of it.
And then there's one of Jackie Chan's stunt guys asked me to put my fight scene on camera and give it to him, along with a script I wrote, and I was too nervous or something about the quality of it, and so I just hesitated.
The perfectionism
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, and that hesitation will kill you. It's like the person who gets to about 80-90% within of perfect and does more is going to get better over time versus the person who reaches 100% sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah. Like don't get caught up in being perfect is my whole thing. Just keep doing.
Yeah.
So many people are like, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I'm not quite. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it now. Like stop waiting and do now. Like you don't know if to get hit by a bus tomorrow. Just do now. You don't know what's gonna come.
Just do now, make mad.
Exactly.
Just do now, make
Just
mad.
do it now. Make it work.
I mean, I love that. Hesitation is the enemy, guys.
Exactly.
Do not hesitate.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do it now.
Do it now. Do it now.
Haven't done or would do over.
Yes.
Either way.
Yes. Either one.
Got it. Oh my God. Haven't done or okay. Immediately I think of a do-over.
Okay.
Because when I booked a show called Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
A long time ago. And I just was not ready for that show. Like I got the audition same day, walked in person, auditioned for Aaron Sorkin and Tommy Schlamme.
Casual.
Yes.
But
no pressure.
guys, sometimes ignorance is bliss because I did not know what Aaron Sorkin looked like. And I also
There's no pressure, right? If you don't know who he is.
had not watched West Wing or Sports Night yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched A Few Good Men, but it just wasn't connecting.
Yeah. Right.
Auditioned, left. 15 minutes later, booked it. Next day, photo shoot, rehearsals.
Wow.
That was on a
fast.
Friday. Then
Wow.
Saturday, Sunday rehearsals. Monday, shooting with Bradley Whitford, Sarah Paulson, Matthew Perry.
Incredible.
But I just was not ready. I think maturity-wise, experience-wise, I wasn't in therapy yet. I think about all the things that I could have done smarter You know what I mean?
Not in your performance or like in
I
just
just handled yourself.
in your interactions?
Everything.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I was just kind of a loose cannon back in the day. And yeah, I would have done that over if I could.
All
The whole
right.
experience. I think I would have started therapy much earlier. Therapy, guys, it's so good for you.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
I love that so much. All right, we'll take that
Yeah.
into
heart.
consideration
Yeah.
and into heart
Yeah.
when we think about,
Well, one of my therapists said that every time one of her clients booked a series, they started seeing her weekly. Because just in
interesting.
preparation
Yeah.
for all the pressure, all of the eyes on you interviews,
Yeah. It can be overwhelming.
like network pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she helps actors through those
yeah.
very definitive experiences.
Guys, go to therapy.
Yay.
Yeah.
What would you do with it?
Oh, interesting. Since you brought up the multiverse, I've always wanted to see what happened if Allegra never actually walked down the stairwell and said, I want to be an actor, and instead stuck on the science path. I always wonder about her, you know, the astrophysicist Allegra. I know it's a lot of time at telescopes, at weird hours, staring up at space. But like, I actually went a couple of years ago. My best friend's like dad is like knows someone who helps run one of like the observatories around here, and so we got like a private tour of the facility.
Ooh.
And I actually got to like look around at the telescopes, and there was like a part, like seriously, like a part of my brain that was like itching and going like, yes, yes, science, good.
I have a feeling that Allegra would eventually somehow get to like, you know, Doc Ock in the multiverse type of like level.
You know
what?
what?
I'm talking about?
Honestly, yes.
Yes, right? 100%.
That's
I
her.
see it.
And I love that for me. But it's like at the same time though, like I love to explore that multiverse, but like that Allegra can go do her thing. I really like where I am right now.
I mean, you're killing it.
That's a great question. I think for
We're very
me,
proud of this question.
the part of my life that I would have probably take it if I could take this life experience and go, all right, what's next? I would push myself to go more out of the comfort zone and do some of the more creative aspects of the thing that I've done, because a lot of my work has gone into obviously casting and performance and all that, but like a lot of my work is also logistics and being really good at spreadsheets and doing all this organization. And it works great for my brain. I love it.
I thought I was going to be
But-
over with spreadsheets in college, and no,
They come back.
They
They're
come back.
here for
Learn
that.
Excel.
Learn Excel. Excel is awesome. There's an e-sport around it. It's great.
Is there
there's an
really?
e-sport. There is an Excel e-sport. I've watched it. It's great.
Hilarious.
Is it just like how fast you can code something?
It's a series of like different tasks. It's like color all these cells red without using your mouse, or like do this thing, or make this formula exist. It's really cool. It's a very deep.
We're going to have to
specific
find
nerd
some
work.
clips of this,
Yeah.
and let us know when you start playing in the league.
Yeah, I know. It's just, no, they're beyond me, but it's good. Okay, so having all that experience. So a lot of my work these days is logistics and strategy and stuff. And I think that it's really important to balance that and creative fulfillment. And so I think were I to finish this and take that lived experience and do a new thing, I would really encourage myself to like get out there and do maybe some more music stuff, get more on the directing side, get more of the performance. Also the martial arts thing, that was a real career path that I wanted to take further. A lot of my friends are great instructors and coaches and stuff.
Is there a
and
reason
so-
you can't?
No, there isn't. These are all great.
we
This
go.
is all
There we
great
go.
evidence for what I should be going
music,
towards.
more music. Does that mean you do
I
music?
grew up playing music with my family,
Oh,
kind
what
of
do you
very
two
casually.
play?
I started with percussion, so I was in band and drums in high
Okay.
school, and then I always kind of picked up guitar. So, a very bad punk band in high school.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
And a few other things. So I would
would love to hear a clip of
dig further into that and kind of push beyond put yourself out there a little bit, get a little risky with it, and try to do something creative and cool.
Well,
I
now,
think
now that we
that's-
know, we can bug you about it every
Yeah,
so
now
often.
you have
Be
to-
like,
now I'm held
so have
accountable.
you
It's on
started
the
yet?
record.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
I mean, but I think, guys, one more time,
Yeah.
a lot of our guests have said the same thing. Let's step out of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
Because out of your
Yeah.
comfort zone is where you grow. So
Yeah, absolutely.
if there's a theme for this season, it's step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Take risks.
Yeah.
You know, bet on yourself. Try something new, even if
Yeah.
you're gonna fail.
Yeah,
you know.
fail is
Yeah.
good.
Failure
good.
is good, and I think
Yeah.
you know. I mean, I grew up in like my mom's Asian, so failure was not preached to be good back then. But now, even now with my kids, she's like, "It's okay, try again."
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
that's the only way you're going to get better is by putting in the time and
try
effort.
and see what it
Keep
doesn't
going
work.
and don't be afraid to pivot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's true.
Back to the theme.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly. Look at that.
Yeah.
The one thing that I regret in my 20s is that I didn't take the opportunities to travel more.
Okay.
I got invited to my friend's sister's wedding in Calcutta. And at the time, I was like, oh, man, like, I don't have enough money. I
mean,
can't
it's
go.
hard.
It's hard. Like, in your
most
early
people are real
20s.
broke in their early 20s.
Yeah. And I didn't go to that. And then I was also traveling around Europe with my sister and our best friends. And I cut the trip short because I was like, oh, I'm really concerned about money and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
If I could do it again, I would say, screw it. Like,
Yeah. You know
the money will come. Like,
Money will come.
I can be broke for a little bit, or I can, like, budget.
You're like, I'll eat beans for the next week if I can spend
I'll
one
wash
more
those
day in France.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. So, like, that's what I would do if I had a one-up. I would just travel more.
You know what?
love
I'm right
that.
there with you. There's one thing my sister and I, we still talk about, we just need to do it, is doing, a cultural tour of our, because we're mixed.
Yeah.
And, like we have to like figure out where our grandfather, because he was an orphan, all this kind of stuff on my
wow.
dad's side.
Wow.
So we did some 23andMe? Yeah, I was like, wait, isn't that the dog one, right? Because I did a dog 23andMe. So we found a lot of like history, and we're like, we want to just travel our heritage.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places we have to go apparently, but because
Well, I just learned before we shot this today that Jen is part Neanderthal.
What?
It said
what?
that. It said that in her breakdown.
It was all listen,
It said Neanderthal.
What?
which is
That's what
actually
makes her so special.
and apparently clunky. I don't know, but it's actually not very common. It's like a kind of a special thing, so I am claiming it. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Gang, gang.
Amazing.
This is gonna be so mundane, but a botanist. I'm not like
That's cool.
like if I could just have like a big greenhouse and like know how plants work and make my own
like forage.
teas and stuff. Yeah, like
Yeah.
like I don't have time in this life to do that. And
Do you have any plants?
well, I mean, maybe someday, maybe like a retirement, but like
Yeah.
I would want to start young.
Plant daddy.
Yeah, I want to be. Yeah, I want to be a young, cool plant daddy.
Yeah. Dig it.
Yeah. That's my one up. That's my one up. Would be just like a botanist and have like a cool greenhouse and make teas and stuff.
You could do stuff now. You can get the herbs and stuff, and
I mean, I do,
Start
but it's
small.
like LA. It's like you're
That's
buying it
fair.
at like the grocery store. I do go like source my teas in like Chinatown from like special places
okay.
and stuff. So like there's a little bit of it, but not
saying,
like,
if you have a balcony, you can get like the standing, the vertical gardens.
that's true. The
Yeah.
hydroponic stuff. Yeah. Totally. No, totally. I have one. I have a hydroponic kit.
do?
I killed everything.
Yeah.
I need another
I
life.
kill all my plants.
So you
To
need
be a
green
green
thumb.
thumb.
Okay. Okay. Same.
Yeah.
Same. Honestly, you know what? Oh, you know what? You should, if you want just regular plants. I just got a whole bunch of easy plants where you just water it once, and they have a whole little system, and it just like once a month. That's it. And
That's my vibe.
that easy
Yeah.
plant.
Yeah.
You should sponsor
Easy
us.
plant.
Sponsor us.
I really do. I have like
Yeah.
like 10 of them in my house.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
oh, these are easy plants.
Oh, nice. Oh,
These
yeah.
are easy plants. I literally fill up
That's
the
really cool.
reservoir once a month.
Yeah.
And then this. I wonder if you could probably do that with herbs too, maybe.
Yeah, that might be right.
Yeah, so you have the pot and then just
And that's
transplant.
it.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
There it is.
Next time I come over, there better be at least one plant on the counter somewhere.
There is.
Oh, I missed it. I missed it.
It's and it doesn't die. It's one of those like very like
Yeah,
yeah.
resilient.
It's a very resilient.
Is it a
plant.
snake plant?
I don't know. I don't know. Again, I need another life to learn the names of my plants.
Yes.
Honestly, if I could, one up myself right now, honestly, I just would have chose to go with my gut and my heart sooner. You know what I'm saying? With the whole music and where I went and kind of like who I was listening to and just wanted things to work, you know, like I should have just trusted myself the entire time, you know. But I am one to believe, you know, that things happen for a reason. You got to grow through and go through things to learn from them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would have started a little sooner. But I mean, I'm glad to be here regardless.
Yeah, and we're happy that you're here.
Yeah, I know. Appreciate it. Absolutely.
Do you think just kind of I just want to dive into that really quick. Do you think that like the outer influences are kind of the reasons why you didn't go the way you wanted to go right away? Because I know that's how I've felt.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I'm one of those people, especially when I got signed, that was like, you know, I just wanted it to. I knew the opportunity that I had. It was like, you know, it was 1 in a million, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted it to work, you know, and whatever, like, I didn't want to push back. I didn't want to be like that guy. I just wanted it to work, you know? So if somebody in the office or the label was telling me to do this, or somebody who was helping me make the song was telling me to do that, I was like, okay, let's do whatever you say, you know, like, let's do it. But the problem became is that, like, this person over here in the label would say, do this. Person making the song would say do that. Your manager, your lawyer would say do this.
And then your voice was getting lost.
Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like always be the main chef if I could say anything. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah. What would you do?
Ooh. Gosh, I think about this a lot.
Okay.
Definitely. So, like, I had the opportunity to sing in an 80s cover band last week, and I was like, what am I doing with my life? I just want to sing in an 80s cover band.
Like, I could be doing this the whole time.
Dress in 80s and, like, or 80s,
I saw that.
90s.
It was like the cute little, like
fun.
strapless.
Blue.
With, yes, it was so cute.
So, I think, you know, I think that would be fun to, like, I don't know, like be in the 80s, like, and be in some like all girl band.
Do a
in
little
the 80s.
flash dance.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But also, like, I would love to be an interior designer.
Ooh.
I love
Okay. Do you want to
interior
help me
design.
pick a dresser? Because I have 3 on my tabs in my computer right now. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I love
Cool.
I
I'm
live
going to
for
send
that
them
stuff.
to you.
I live for that. So I need to see pictures of your house.
I
too.
also
And
knew all the pictures,
And then
don't
we need to
worry.
have a conversation about your personal style.
Okay.
And,
Listen. Once
I want to
settled.
design my own fashion. Like, I want to be like a legit cosplayer. I've been taking sewing classes.
Okay.
You have cosplayed a couple times. I've seen.
I have.
Yes.
Yeah. To be able to, like,
It's
really make, like,
your own
fancy-
though, and like
fancy things. But
Yeah.
you know, sewing is also another full-time
Sewing.
job.
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
All
it
these
is.
hobbies are full-time jobs. So yeah, hopefully over, you know, the next 5 years, I'll be able to really, you know,
And then
craft
I'll be like,
sew.
Alicyn, can I pay you to make me a costume?
Yeah.
Like, come over and we'll make it together.
Yay! I love it.
It's so fun.
What about you,
it.
Bodhi? If you had an extra life or one up, was there something you'd want to do in the future that you, or you know, I know you're still living your life, but what would you do with an extra life?
I honestly have no idea.
So he's still figuring it out.
What are you doing
figure
with
it
this
out.
life? What's your dream
Yeah.
for this life?
To be famous.
Okay. I think you're pretty much on your way.
Yeah, and you know what? You got 3 big fans right here. You're already on your way.
Yeah. You like inventing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inventing.
Oh, what do you like to invent?
Like just stuff, kind of.
Okay.
I love it. You'll have to tell us more about the
Everybody needs
stuff,
more
as
stuff.
you
You
invent.
all need
There'll be
more
more
stuff.
Yes. Amazing.
Amazing.
Well, thank you so much,
Yes.
both of you, for being here. This was so much fun.
It was so fun to come hang out with you guys and play games with you guys. Yeah, it's like Wayne's World. I don't know. It's so old.
Oh, I just think of like Ba-la-la from Big Hero 6. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ba-la-la-la.
What else would you be doing with your newfound
One up.
That is interesting. That is a good one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I love
You're
this.
welcome.
Oh, okay. So you know what I think I would do? I think I'd be a lawyer.
What?
What kind?
Sports.
Oh,
Sports law.
lawyer.
And I say this because I took one sports law class in college, but for some reason I loved it.
So what does
And-
sports law entail?
It goes into various different realms, like sports agent,
Right. Okay.
but also just you're handling all the contracts, and
Okay.
whether it's like big contracts like corporations like NFL or MLB or whatever, or individuals, you know. So, but I don't know. I had that class, and I was like, man, shout out to Dr. Fink, who taught that class. But it was something. It was one of the best classes I took at Ohio State that I always remember. And I was like, man, I could do this. It was a lot of reading.
Oh, yeah.
But I think I can do this. The funny part about this as well, though, is I just wrote a script that is about this.
About what? The
sports
law?
lawyer?
Or
No.
the one up?
One Up.
Wow.
It's about. It's called. So this is. So
Wait, do you want us to not share this?
we probably shouldn't share it, but I still want to tell you.
Are you sure?
Well, we can always cut this out.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
want this in
Yeah.
it.
So it's called One. You know,
So we're gonna find out if the grass is greener or not.
you're gonna find out.
Mm,
But
okay.
it reminded me when you were talking. I was like, ooh, this feels like.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I think sports law, or just sports law, I think would have been my thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which is
that.
very different than the creative.
it is.
But there's
side.
also something, I don't know, because they say like lawyers are actors themselves,
That's
right? 'Cause
true.
For sure.
There's, it's,
Yeah,
you
they
know,
do
when
a
you're
lot.
when you're in that courtroom, that is your
Exactly.
stage.
That is it. Ladies and
can't
gentlemen of the
handle
jury,
Yes.
you know,
This is the story as it
Exactly.
happened.
I want you to tell me the truth.
If
You
you-
can't handle the truth.
Yes.
if you have a heart, you'd vote my client not guilty.
There you go.
You know? Got it. Done.
There you go.
We're good.
Done.
We're
Done.
good there.
Tears in his eyes and everything. Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Yeah,
Adds
that's
in a
it.
couple coughs. Someone put the microwave beep on.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Someone put the microwave beef on. Oh, that's so good.
It was really good though. I was sick, so you could hear the background. Like, yeah.
You're like,
yeah.
oh man,
so
oh
good.
yeah,
I'll have
he's
to try
sick.
to find it.
He's
Yeah.
sick for sure.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you use that one up for?
Okay, should I be serious or should I be?
Give
You
us
do.
both.
You be
Give us
you.
both.
You be you.
Funny.
As long as I hear like I need to hear what your one up sound is when you get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brink. One up. Brink. One up. Okay. I'll do serious and then I'll end it with a funny. Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Well, the serious one is very serious.
Okay. I gotta turn
Honestly,
this way
after
now.
all the funny stuff, oh man, and maybe it's too much, but if I had a one up, I would go back to when my father passed away.
Okay.
And I would tell him that he was right about everything. Because I didn't get the chance to say that. I called him on the phone and I was driving too, but I didn't get a chance to say it to his face.
In person, yeah.
I would, yep.
Yeah.
I would, because I gave him hell growing up. You know?
Sure, yeah.
You know?
We all
and
did.
He raised us, and and I was always like, why are you like this? Why can't you just be cool, like whatever? And
Classic.
but now, but now I'm like, you were right about everything. So I say that to anyone with parents that are good parents, obviously, like, just hold on to that. And then the funny thing, I always say this, just like Tom Cruise. I always say this. I always say I want to be reincarnated as a 6'4" NBA center or 6'5".
Well, you can't be a center at 6'4".
6'5", 6'6".
He's got to be like 6.
I want to be an NBA center because
Give yourself an edge. So let's just say 6'6".
6'6", because I feel like
no,
you know.
6'6" is more like a wing at this point. You got to be 6'8",
Look
6'9".
at her. She knows. She knows what she. All right, 6'9", because
6'9".
I feel like center. It's hard on your body, but being point, being wing, that's a lot of hard work every night.
Yeah.
But at your center, give me the rock, let me slam it, and then also just party and be multi-gazillionaire. That's my next
What
dream.
team would you be on?
Oh gosh,
Ooh,
I'm a
yeah.
bandwagoner. I'm like a
Okay.
serial
Okay.
bandwagoner.
What,
People
so
are like,
Lakers?
hey, are Lakers winning right now? Because if they are, then yes.
Lewis,
If it's
the Lakers
the
would be
winning
Thunder,
if you were on the
yeah.
team.
Sorry, the Lakers aren't winning right
Right.
now. The Lakers
Absolutely.
aren't winning. Who's winning right now?
It's Thunder versus the Knicks, right? It's
All right,
Knicks
who-
versus you got look. Oh man, I got love for both though. I love
Hey.
Oklahoma
Yeah.
and I love New York.
Why do you love Oklahoma? Oh, wait.
When we did Twisters,
That's right,
it's
yeah.
they were look. I'll just be real. You think Oklahoma, you think this, you go, it's gonna be trouble. They're great people out there, man.
Listen,
It's
I lived
phenomenal.
in Kansas, which is right there.
Yes.
And I lived in a military town, so it's a
Yes.
little different. But yeah,
Yeah.
like
Great people.
I only experienced racism a little bit.
Just
For the
a
next
little bit,
episode.
just
For
to
the
build a little character.
You know what would be so funny?
little.
Yeah, the
Just
next
a little.
episode. On the
Not-
next
not
episode, racism.
not in the town I grew up in necessarily, but some of the smaller, like
sure.
really minuscule ones.
Yeah.
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 Well, look, I gotta look. Everybody's saying Knicks because they're on a dry spell, but man, Thunder, baby, Oklahoma.
Okay,
I'm gonna say it.
right.
I'm gonna say it. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Because look,
We just call you the next Steven bandwagon. Oyoung.
What?
Oh man! Again, thank you so much for joining us. We have to have you back because I feel like it was the tip of the iceberg with you.
Well, leave a comment if you want Steven back.
Look at that.
Or Uncle Steven back.
Oh my
Uncle
gosh.
Steven.
Leave a comment. Yeah, there it is.
Uncle.
Racist when she says it.
This is what I mean. Now I have to prove my Asian heritage to our guest. This is exactly what I mean.
Gosh. All right. Well, we'll definitely have Steven back.
Yes.
Because we love him.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
I think I said
You
it
are
before.
awesome.
Like it might be kind of fun to have like a special guest host, and then we bring someone on, and then the shenanigans that will
The shenanigans.
Yes.
that will occur.
I'm down. I'm down
Oh
for
my gosh.
shenanigans.
All the shenanigans.
Yeah.
All the shenanigans.
Yes.
And also to all the casting directors, hire us. We're all actors and we're all available.
So, you just got a 1-up. I know. It's a lot of people are just like, "Oh, that's actually a pretty good question."
Because I can have like 20 different answers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say most confidently, I would be a furniture designer.
That's amazing. Have you done furniture design?
No, I'm just really interested in industrial design and like furniture design, and I really want to build stuff with my hands.
Okay.
So there's actually like a woodworking studio near me that I'm gonna take like some intro classes.
cool.
I just want to know how to use the stuff.
Yeah. My dad's a master carpenter, so I can give you some basic tips.
I mean, my mom was a construction foreman, so like she was the one that fixed everything growing up. So I've always been handy, but I just want to be empowered. That's like really like I just want to know
like
how to
upholster something.
Yes, exactly. Like I love vintage. Like I would own like a vintage store or something. Like I
do you watch? Do you follow like the IG like accounts or anything where they like decoupage and they like take something that you're like, oh, that's ugly.
Oh yeah,
and
they take
busted.
something they find on like the curb.
Yeah,
and then they'll repurpose it into something
and it's
stunning.
Yeah, and they're like like I had a friend who did that, so I have several pieces in my house. That's what that is. Even my daughter's dresser and her bookcase, they were just like, I mean, they were nice. There was Pottery Barn, but they were kind of boring. And she made it look distressed. She put like ballerina wallpaper.
Yeah, I love doing that stuff. When before my daughter was born, I bought a dresser and I custom mixed a color.
Nice.
I replaced all the knobs, and I get compliments on it all the time. It's an incredible piece.
Yes.
We together have decoupaged some side tables. We cut out a bunch of fun like magazine stuff and put them on top of these side tables. So we're always making stuff like that. And then sometimes I'll make those little miniatures. That'll be my like, I need to focus on something real hard.
Yeah. And you were like, this just a little, you use a tweezer. Yeah.
I watch videos of people doing like they'll do miniature cooking where it's like they have like a tiny little egg.
Now that's
and
crazy.
They're like,
good and delicious. You know, you might actually like this. Is something you could do with Nina. I bought Aaliyah like this like make your own eraser kit, but like I made like a little waffle and I made like a little pie with. Then I had to do the lattice work with like the tweezers.
That's
fun.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
and my sister was like,
and it's functional.
You like that? And I was like, I love it. She was like, yeah, I can see that.
I think we just started a craft group.
Yes, please. Aaliyah, what?
You guys will make it, and I will have a little camera, and I will be filming it.
That makes me think of Zoolander, where he has the tiny phone.
Yeah.
God, is that you?
Yes.
Oh, I love
amazing.
that. And now I want to go take this woodworking class with you.
Do it.
My dad would be very happy.
Yeah.
But also now that you said your mom was a construction foreman, I like it makes sense to me why you're such a powerful, like proactive woman. Like
talk about being a female in a man's world.
Yeah, I mean, it was just one of her many jobs. She like loved
Amazing.
working on that kind of stuff, but then she was running restaurants later in life and property managing and all sorts of stuff.
Just wow, incredible. Okay.
Yes.
Good job, Mama. You gave
Good
us
job,
a good
Mom.
one.
Like multiverse Anna, what would Anna be doing if she was not doing impressions?
I'm. What if it's
Why
the
is she
same
shaking?
thing but earlier? I don't. You mean like literally a different life?
No,
or
you could apply it to you could apply it to a redo.
However you want to.
I mean, I would just try to force myself to get out of my comfort zone and like break out of my shell and my shyness way younger than I did.
Yeah,
So
you were
I
pretty
didn't-
shy then.
Oh yeah, I was like selectively mute. I, like,
Really?
did not
What?
talk to adults.
We didn't even get
outside of
into
school.
that.
Yeah.
Now I'm a voice actor. So.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Well, then tell us really quick, what was the change there?
I knew I wanted to act. I wanted to
Yeah.
like make fantastical stories real. So I really forced myself into community theater in high school.
Okay.
And I don't know, I just wish I'd gotten into it at an even younger age. And
Yeah, we get a lot of that sentiment
Yeah.
from a lot of our
But
guests.
I gotta say, you
but-
were thriving. I mean,
yeah,
you
and
were
a
just
lot of people would
killing it.
really consider you one of the like originals in these spaces, you know. So
That's how she introduced you to me. She was
Yeah.
like, she's an OG.
I was
man.
like, she's been
I'm down with
around.
that. I'm down with that.
she's a pioneer. Pioneer.
I get so many people telling me now that like I'm a voice actor now and like you inspired me when I was like a teenager and now they're like a real voice actor. I'm like, oh my God.
Isn't that so incredible?
Yeah.
No, you did that. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Because you took a chance on yourself, and they saw that, and they took a chance on their own selves. So
it like shows other people like what's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, and you
That's
can
really
make
beautiful.
things yourself. You don't have to wait for people to like hand you opportunities. You can just like
right.
Yeah.
Just go for
you
it.
got the internet.
Yes.
Make things.
Have fun. Get creative with it.
You know, honestly, I've thought about this before. I feel like this life, I feel like I've learned a lot, and I feel like there's this concept of it being like your last life. I personally believe like this could be my last incarnation. So, but if it weren't, I would want to be like a monk at the top of the mountain and just sitting in there and seeing like. If I could get to a different level of like consciousness by just being in that cave, I'd be like the you know exactly like could I float? Could I like fly? Like what are the depths of the human mind? Because you know they say we only use 10%.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm like, what would 90%? What would 50% look like?
Yeah.
You know.
Now I'm thinking of that Scarlett Johansson movie. Have you seen it?
I haven't, but I know which one. I vaguely know which one you're talking about.
I'll have to look it up. Yeah, where she
like uses her.
She gets basically she gets forced to like be a drug mule, and then like it opens and it like and she ingests all of it essentially, and she becomes like every day it's like more and more, and it happens so fast.
Oh, love that. So I
Yeah.
feel like I do something like that, or like the multiverse of it all. Like I'd want to see like what a different universe would look like. Like what would like a universe of cotton candy clouds and like perfect like candy land. Like what
unicorn
come
cookie.
on. Come on, I have to bring it out a little bit. have to remind people.
And then Oryx shows up like, what's going on?
Just the multiverse of JDK of just like all the characters like, oh my God.
I love it.
Maybe that sounds fun. That sounds quirky.
I would like to be a guest. I'm not in Cookie Run Kingdom yet. Come on, guys. She will
not
be.
yet.
She will be.
Not
She will
yet,
be.
yeah.
I just want to be like just frolicking in the clouds with you.
Exactly. Okay, you're invited. You're invited. So
Thank
that's my final answer.
Thank
the JDK
you.
verse. That's where we'll go.
But you know, I want to touch back because you're talking about being a monk. Like, there's an NBA player that literally did that.
Really?
I don't know. Is Lewis here? No. My son and we'll have to. He literally instead I think it was in the off season.
Wow.
Went and like was with like Buddhist monks or something, and wanted to get away from all because especially in in any industry,
right?
Especially a high pressure.
It's
Come on.
Oh my gosh, I can't find it. I'm gonna have to find it. I'm gonna find it.
I think that's what inspired the answer because I'm just like sometimes things can just get so busy and so all packed. It's like what would nothing look like? Like just sitting.
I do have
those
fantasies.
It
was Wembenyama. It was Wemby.
Oh, oh my gosh.
He did not become a monk, but he did undergo a 10-day cultural and spiritual retreat at the Shaolin Temple in China.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Shaved
intense.
his
Have you seen those
head.
Shaolin videos?
Yeah.
Those monks be beating each
They
other
going
with sticks.
in.
Oh my God. They be smashing bricks on each
But
other.
he like shaved his head apparently, did it all. Yeah.
No,
Just to
I literally
get
went down a
away.
Shaolin like rabbit hole on TikTok.
Really?
Like a few I spent hours on
easy to
TikTok
do
watching
that.
Shaolin
It's so
videos
easy to do
because I was
that.
so fascinated by the training that they do. It's like it's truly otherworldly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And say that there's like so many worlds out there. We're just like
Yeah.
so interesting. Like we're in entertainment, but
That
there's
might
like
as well be a different universe.
100%.
Yeah.
It's like there's so much going on
Yeah.
constantly, and we're like in our own world. And it's like, what is life like for you?
Yeah.
What does your world look like?
Totally different.
You know, so
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh, see,
Oh
this
my
is why you're so
gosh.
good though, because you were exploring and looking for the everything else. You know what I mean?
Come on, I think it's just a good habit to have. I think we're very much in just an industry where everything is like very me-centric.
Me.
Yes,
Yes,
so
it is.
me-centric, and it's easy to get in that. And I believe like it's just easy to get bitter and stuff like that. So what I do is getting into the minds of other people. Like, what's life like for you? And then it's even like directing and stuff. It's always things. If I can take myself out of like the actor seat, it's always good just to put yourself in someone else's world because it's like, oh my God, it's so much bigger than just me and my ambition.
I think that's why we created this show. Why we created
love
School of
it.
Voiceover. It's all about for us. It's like it's about our guests.
Yes.
Ooh, oh my gosh, what a deep existential question.
Who knew? Would come to that.
I don't know. I mean, am I able to use that to make a copy of me so that I could get double the amount of stuff?
It's an extra life.
That's what I would like.
You're the first person to say that.
Okay.
That's
I
actually really
always
good.
want, Raven from Teen Titans has I just want to be able to have more hands all the time. That's what I would like.
So you can make your costumes twice as fast.
Yeah, exactly.
So that 2.5 months really will take only 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That is such a great answer. I'm like, really? Nobody's ever said
It makes me think of Spirited Away, like the guy who works by the furnace. He's got all those extra limbs, and he's just like picking things up. And
there's also it's in my head. It's like the multiple. Oh, from Invincible. There's the one girl that has like multiple. She has multiples of herself.
Yeah.
On that one, she had like multiples in the shower with one guy.
Woo, spicy.
But also, so there you go. There's another thing you can do with your multiples.
You've convinced me.
Just mention it. Good idea.
Yeah.
That's a very cool question. I like it.
You know what? Again, we are very proud of this question.
No, it's a great question, but it is a very in-depth question too. Because like, you're like, whoa, if I
we
had
like
another-
to like challenge our guests.
kind of like I was explaining to you before, though. In my life, I try to believe that everything happens the way it's supposed to happen.
Right.
So I probably wouldn't go back and change something, but this is gonna sound probably so dark.
Listen, take us into your like Tim Burton.
Yes.
It's not even too stylistic or anything, but it's just okay because I love my dogs so much. Like
babies,
in love with them.
They're both boxers.
They're both boxers, and one of them, Dexter, is 10, and October, we call him Tober. He's 6, but I'm like Dexter is like 10. He's about to turn 11. When he passes away, that boy, my whole entire heart's gonna be shattered. So I would use my 1-up to bring him back.
Yes,
Oh no, it's gonna make me emotional.
Don't tell Tober.
I know. Well, Tober, he'll be fine. Dexter won't.
You only got one.
I know, only got one. But that's what I would use it for. I don't know how long I'll bring it back to life for, but yeah, that's what I would use it for.
I love that.
So what would you use your 1-up for?
Oh, that's so tricky because my gut response is like I would want to get started sooner in games.
We hear that a lot.
Yeah. But I feel like that would just set this whole course of like my life off kilter, and then like would I have my son? And then I was like, okay, not that one. I'm gonna be selfish. Do it. I have this dream of being the lead in a game of full performance capture, where I'm like
it's like I'm a badass, kick-ass kind of superhero type.
Hell yeah.
But also like a mom. I just also happen to be a mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like.
But also, why is that not a thing yet?
Right? I know.
It's just like a fact of the thing. It's
Yeah.
not like, okay, honey, now time for your eggs and bacon.
Right.
It's
Like, I feel
it's
like
just-
they have that for men. I feel like there are
Yes.
lead men that have a child, but you don't really see it with the women.
No.
As often.
Or
Or
they're-
if they,
and
do,
they're
if
not
they are,
the
then they're
lead.
not the lead.
Yeah. Yeah. And you would be so kick-ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because guess what? That's who she is in real life.
Yeah.
Back at you and you.
Superhero. Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for
you.
coming on. And
Incredibly fun.
Oh, and just sharing your time and your heart and just, I know a lot of people, I hope they see your journey and be like, oh, there is no one way. Like,
yeah,
I don't have to follow this path or, my path is my own. And that's kind of been a recurring theme for a lot of our guests. But
Yeah.
I just love hearing your journey into the gaming world because it's not something that I
No, we
personally
haven't heard that.
thought of at
that,
all.
like,
Yeah.
Track yet.
Yes.
From the convention
Yes.
conference angle.
Yeah. And you're just so humble and so beautiful, so talented. I love you so much.
Thank you. It's mutual.
Yay.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh,
easy.
okay.
Easy. It would be whatever I can do to support my nieces and nephews. Like give them some type of platform, something for them to look at or look forward to know that there is a road ahead of them that they can walk down and be as successful as their uncle is. Because I
Sweet.
love
How
them
many
to
do you
death.
have?
I have 6.
Oh,
6.
wow.
I'm like, look,
you the coolest uncle, huh?
I'm like trying to count in my head and my fingers. I'm probably
He's
off.
like my toes.
I'm probably off. They range from different ages, and my little sister just had her second, who's maybe a year now, and so
That's sweet.
I love
Okay,
them all.
I'm just gonna say, you talk about the man card, guys. That is what you call a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you puff that pink chest proud.
That
and
sprinkleberry.
eat my cold stone.
Sprinkleberry. What was it?
Sprinkleberry lovin'.
Sprinkleberry love it. I would just make my own.
Yeah.
It's a loaded question.
Hey, we bring the fire.
I mean, no, I wouldn't go back and change anything because I became who I became through everything that I went through.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing I maybe would have changed is like I probably would have all in on like Google or Nvidia or like Bitcoin or something like that. Like
You needed your Back to the Future moment.
yeah, but yeah.
If you were given a 1-up, how would you use it?
I'd be a rock star.
Yeah?
Okay.
I love it. Like
I mean, if we're just gonna do
Are
like
we-
selfish
are
about
we
me, not like save the
shredding?
world
Yes,
stuff, like
you'd be
why
going,
not?
cut
'Cause obviously
my
first-
life into pieces.
this is my last resort.
you.
I'd be like, a
Would you
little bit.
be-
I'd be emo,
Yeah.
but I'd be emo verging on like 1975.
No. Oh.
Be 1975.
Okay, I don't know. I wasn't there yet.
What? No. Wait.
What was it like? I only know like 2000s emo.
It's a band
Oh.
called the 1975.
I didn't know that either. I was like, I don't know that era.
I was like, are we talking Green Day? What are we talking
I do. Green Day is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely. No, the
I know
1975.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams, right?
Yeah.
See, I know Green Day.
It's not how
I'm
it
hip.
goes, but yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. You're hip. You
Yeah,
don't, but you don't know who the
listen,
1975
I
are.
don't- I
which
don't.
which is a band of this generation,
Okay.
not my generation.
Okay,
Maddie,
okay.
Maddie Healy.
Don't.
Maddie Healy.
No.
The guy who
So
like.
would you be like guitar
Have you
shredding?
heard of like Taylor Swift?
I've
You're
heard.
familiar with
I think
Taylor
I've heard
Swift?
of. Yeah.
Do you know about that like album she released last year? That double album, Tortured Poets.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Tortures. Yes.
Yeah, it was about
the lead singer of the 1975.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh.
In
I did not
parts,
know that.
at least.
Okay.
It came after they dated.
Noted.
And I'm only saying that
noted.
I don't care about that stuff. I'm
Okay.
just trying to give you guys some kind of reference you might understand. I'm just like,
Okay.
I blame my child. I listen to whatever she listens to. So right now we are on
Fair.
Lemonade Mouth. So if you want to ask me about Disney's Lemonade Mouth, I can sing you "She's So Gone,"
not,
The Terminate,
no.
More Than a Band.
Not the type of rock star I want to be. All right.
All right, so you'd be a rock star. I
So
like
yeah,
it.
I love music. Honestly, like music is also a huge part of my creative process for
Okay.
writing.
Do you play or anything?
No, I just have
love
really
it.
great taste
Yeah,
in music.
love it.
So I assemble soundtracks for everything to inspire me when I'm writing.
Okay,
I love it.
So
yes.
like literally every script I've ever written
Uh-huh.
has a specific soundtrack that when I hear those songs, I know
No.
that's from that scene and that script that's never been filmed.
It's
but
all
in my head,
connected,
it's
though.
connected.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So that's why I'm like, music is a big deal to me. So like, if I had that skill set,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it's not about being like rock star. It's just more like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd want to be like a really great musician who writes
love that.
I mean,
amazing
it's
songs
true.
and
I mean,
connects with people.
that's why they even say like, you should learn an instrument when you're little, like piano, especially.
Yeah.
It's good for like, it's not music, but also for the other side, for math and all this stuff. But it's all connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very broad.
Yes.
That's a great question. Wow.
Right?
We're very proud of this question.
Yeah. I think my gut instinct would be maybe what most people would say was, like, yeah, if I could go back and I could start sooner, that'd be everything.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, there's very special circumstances that gets you to that point in life that maybe wouldn't have happened
Yeah.
the way things happened now had I started sooner.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it would have been better, but maybe I was at the right place at the right time for the right reason.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't change that aspect, even though that's the gut instinct.
Yeah.
I think if I had an extra life, I would keep it. I would hold on to it. And I would take bigger risks going forward. Because I knew that even if I fail, I have that backup. And I would take the biggest risks I possibly could muster.
Would you become a flyer?
A flyer?
Oh, Team Air. Sorry, Team Air.
Oh, Team Air. Oh, maybe. Yeah, you might see me in the air spinning around. But yeah, I would be more like unchained
Yeah.
and free to express and try maybe things I'm self-conscious or maybe even scared of still
Yeah.
at this point. I'm like, doesn't matter. I have an extra life.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the movie Big Fish?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's been
Yes,
years.
that was
Yeah,
with
Tim Burton, right?
Tim Burton. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know when he knows how he's gonna die? And then he's met with many obstacles along the way, moments where he's almost gonna die.
Yeah.
And then he has that moment where he stops and he realizes, and he's like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
this is not how I die.
Yeah.
And he keeps going, and then he keeps taking these risks
Yes.
because he knows, morbid, I know, but he knows how he's gonna die.
Yeah.
So if I have this extra life, I'm like, doesn't matter. I could do whatever. I'm just gonna revive myself. Because in video games, we don't care. We're playing Mario.
Yeah.
We're jumping down that ditch. We're trying to find all the secrets. It doesn't matter. We have more lives.
Yeah.
So I would use that to just live more freely.
Wow, that's the
I love
first time
that.
we've heard that. I really
Yeah.
like that, actually. I think that's a lesson for all of us. Like, why are we holding ourselves back? Why?
Right.
What are we afraid of? Like,
Yeah.
failure is scary, but it's also how we grow. We got to step out of our comfort zone. It's also how we find out that we love hat and cane.
Yeah.
Right? That's
Specifically
beautiful.
hat.
I know. Specifically hat. I do have a question. The hat that you used when you were doing all your magic, how long have you had that hat?
This hat I got in Japan. I've had this hat maybe for like 2 years, I want to say.
Okay.
But before, I've had other hats. There's only 2 that I like, and all the rest I don't
I
like.
bet they all have their own
Interesting.
personality.
And I'm sure
They
you get them,
do.
you hold them and make sure the weight and
Yeah, you got to break them in too to make sure like
Yeah.
they're usable because they're
yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
yeah.
stiff. But one time I even went to Denmark. I took a 30-hour bus trip from London to Denmark.
Wow.
I wanted to see Europe too.
Yeah.
And then 2 hours into the countryside
Yeah.
to visit this hat maker,
Oh my
Danish
gosh.
hat maker.
Wow.
And I met up with him. I was trying to reach him, and he wouldn't respond.
You're
And then
like,
I had
I
my,
am showing up
It's
on
like,
your
who's
as
door.
this
my
American.
friend has a cousin who lives in Denmark, and I said, "Hey, tell your cousin to call this guy and,
Yeah.
and tell him I'm showing up tomorrow. And is that okay?" and he goes, "Yes, come." So I showed up there. Cool guy.
Yeah.
Just a hat maker. We hung out for like 3 hours. He showed me all those really kooky, awesome
Wow.
hats.
I love it.
And after we left, we designed 3 hats, and it was awesome. And he's like, I've been doing this for 40 years. You're the first person to ever come visit me.
Wow.
Oh,
And
that
I-
must have made his.
It made my
Yeah.
day too.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank you on behalf of all jugglers and hat people. Thank you for
Yes.
your art and for making this possible for us. Because without you, we couldn't have the tools.
Right.
we
And
needed.
it is an
art. That is, man.
so
I just got
beautiful.
goosebumps hearing that. That's beautiful.
What would you use your 1-up for?
Oh my God. Wow. Wow, that's a heavy, that's like.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Oh my God.
Like, do you have you had secret dreams to become like a Vegas show dancer or, Arctic researcher, Very broad.
I feel like this is a tough one for you because you've done so many amazing things already.
Let's see. What would I redo? What would I? I think if I could have speak to my younger self, I guess I probably would tell her to just enjoy a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think I was so intense about wow,
I get it.
I'd probably tell her to smell the fucking roses a little bit more. But I don't know. I was how do you tell that to a kid who's
You were
just
young and hungry.
yeah, who's on the path and on the I probably would say to enjoy. This is going to make me emotional. Probably enjoy my dad a little bit more.
Yeah.
Who passed away, who you knew.
Yeah.
My dad passed away at the beginning of COVID. I probably would, this is also going to get very heavy, I would probably force him to go to a doctor, many years earlier.
Yeah.
Sorry to.
That's
probably my biggest regret is just not kidnapping my dad 10 years ago and saying, you're going to a doctor because you need to see your grandkids. You need to know your grandkids. Sorry, y'all.
No, I mean, but guys, this is real life. This is real.
Because I feel like in my own life, I feel like I don't have any regrets. I do what I want. I'm very, very lucky that I've been able to have my small successes here and there by doing what I love. It's such a miracle when that happens. But yeah, I would probably kidnap my dad.
Yeah.
Throw him in an armored car.
Yeah.
Where you couldn't unlock with the safety locks on, and take him to a doctor.
Yeah.
So he get his heart checked.
Well,
He didn't die of a heart attack before knowing his grandkids.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, guys. We should all be taking care of ourselves, and checking on those loved ones. It's important, And
absolutely.
My mom's gonna come visiting soon. I'm gonna be like,
I love your mom. She gave all of her daughter's old shoes, right, from Korea. You give to my daughter.
But no, it's true. I mean, it's what is life without family?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm getting
on that
emotional
downer
now.
of a note.
Yeah.
No, I know
You can go
exactly
any direction.
I know exactly what it is.
Oh,
so
what is it?
I was a 3-sport athlete in high school.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I
Wait,
was
which 3 sports?
track, football, and wrestling.
Dang. Okay.
Athletic.
And track was my passion.
Okay.
I was good at football, but track was my thing.
What'd you run?
I ran everything from the 400 down, but primarily the hurdles.
Oh,
And
never.
one of my best friends in high school went on to win the 110s in the 96 games.
Oh, snap.
And we ran together. Well, I ran behind him, but we ran together. I injured my knee playing football in 10th grade and 12th grade.
That's
And
heartbreaking at that
really
age.
kind of wrecked
Yeah.
whatever trajectory that I
And
was
like
on.
kind of your identity, because you're just building your identity
Yeah.
at that
And-
age,
and
and you
especially
think,
in
oh,
high
I'm
school.
this, and then
Yes.
you wreck your knee, and you're like,
Yes.
am I anything?
And you just
It's high school. It's
high school is
everything.
everything.
Yeah.
And not only did I'm barely 6 feet tall, but when the first injury happened, the doctors were like, "Oh, great, your growth plates are still open. You're gonna keep on growing."
Okay.
And then 2 years later, I blow it out again. He's like, "Damn, your growth plate's closed," and I was 5'11".
Oh no!
He's like, "You're gonna get another inch, maybe," and I got barely that. And
Yeah.
I'm mad. Like my brother's 6'3". His kids are balls 6 feet tall plus.
They all
My
play
nephews-
volleyball too, right?
They do. They play. They're D1
Wow.
volleyball players.
Yeah.
One just played. Was in the Final Four this past year.
Yes.
But I keep wondering what my life would have been like had I not injured my knee. And I don't think that will ever pass because I loved track and field so much.
Right.
I watched the entire 85 Olympic Games.
Wow.
And went, I want to do that. And that was the one thing I did when I was a kid where I went, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll never know.
Never know.
Well,
Never know. That's
in
the only
our
thing.
world, you just got to one up, so you can go back and do it.
I dig this.
Yeah.
I dig that.
I mean,
it's never too late. It's
The
never
crazy
too
thing
late.
is, I've gone back and kind of hijacked my memory and just kind of ran a mental script of what if. I got in a deep meditative state. Ran a script of what happened if I didn't get hurt, and let it play out, and just let my imagination take me. It blew my mind.
Wow.
How much it healed that part of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was angry because I realized
you were festering a lot of like
Absolutely.
regret, hurt,
Absolutely.
turmoil, anger. Yeah.
More importantly, I realized, if I had done that and gone that route, I would not have the career I have. I would not have the wife I have. And I would not have the son I have.
Yeah.
I would rather have those three things
Yeah.
than a gold medal hanging around my neck from the Olympic Games.
Yeah.
Because those the idea of not having them,
It hurts even more.
it hurts even more.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you're on your path and your journey on purpose. So you can't keep beating yourself up over what happened in the past.
Put that on a magnet.
Yes. I mean, and that is how you close out a show, my friends.
Yes.
That was powerful. I mean, whoo.
All
Wipe
right.
these goosebumps off real quick.
This is a really deep question.
You know what? You're not the first one who said that, so I just want to say high five.
Y'all come with the goods, I see. One extra life.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. I mean, I feel like this is going to be a cheat, but you can always recreate in this life.
You can. Yes.
I probably would have been like a big game vet.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably would have been doing like big cat rescues somewhere on the continent, maybe. Yeah, or like
that'd be I'd
rhino
probably be there
preservation
too.
or
Yes.
something. Elephant
Yeah.
stewardship.
I almost went to vet school, so I am right there with you. I am right there with
definitely.
you.
Something in the conservation space. I mean, again, that's kind of how I was raised. We were raised with like a menagerie of animals, and they're very important to me in nature. So yeah, something in the conservation space. Yeah. And then probably also I would have started VO sooner. If I would have known about VO.
Yeah.
I would have jumped in and paid them student loans faster.
Yeah.
So are you here now? You're here now.
I'm here now. That's right. It's all about the present moment. It's all
And
about
I'm
the
just going to put it out there that you're going to book a role where you are a big game vet saving the world.
See,
Yeah. You
that's
know?
that's why you get me. You see, I love it. What about y'all? I want to know your answers. What would you do?
Oh, nobody's asked us. Oh gosh.
Throwing it back at us.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh. You know, it's hard to say. So for myself, so I actually did not start in acting as well. I actually have a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering.
Whoa, smart lady.
Yes, you know, it was a team effort, right, Patrick? we graduated together. No, I think for me, also I would have, because I've always wanted to be a singer when I was little and do acting and stuff like that. But growing up with not a lot of money and just not knowing the means of how to get into it, I did not really pursue it, not till I did, Guys and Dolls and like high school ones. And then I was like, yeah, it's not going to be lucrative. I can't do it, I think I would have chased any of the arts, whether it would just be singing, drawing, any of the arts, because that's where truly I have found my joy is the arts. I love math and science, but not so much. If I had to do anything over, you would have started my path into entertainment or acting or performing way, way sooner. Yeah. That being said, I do think everyone's journey is what it is, and I don't think I would be who I am today without doing that. I wouldn't have met my husband. I wouldn't have met my brother-in-law. I mean,
those life experiences are also feeding your craft.
Yeah,
it's what you pull from ultimately.
Absolutely. What about you, Courtney?
What about you, Courtney?
I was a psychology neuroscience major in college, and I thought I would be a doctor, surgeon / professional dancer because I was also in the competitive dance field.
She's like, I fixed your brain now. Come see me on stage.
You can find very old videos on the tube. But I don't know. It's hard because I feel like I pretty much right after college decided I wanted to come into entertainment for various reasons. So, like Jen, like we grew up with like not a lot of money. So like my mom put me in whatever classes she could, but like I don't think there would have been another way, you know? I think I had to sort of come into my own first and do it that way. But I think like, you know, if entertainment weren't an option, something in the animal space also sounds really nice, because I'm a huge actually, because I'm an animal lover is one of the reasons I became an actor. Because long story short, when I was in college pursuing my degree, I worked in a rat lab. And
good old rat lab will get you every time.
It gets, you know, listen, I will never forget the babies I raised. And I will also never forget what it is to be in the medical field around animals. It's just, you know, like it's one thing to know it happens, it's another thing to see it happen. And so I was, you know, I was like,
forever changes you.
I'm out. Love you guys. Thanks. I'm gone. So yeah, I think something within the animal space, or something in the activist space. I think I'm very passionate about human rights, human rights issues, and I participate in the whatever way I can now. But it's hard, you know. You're juggling your life, your acting career, and everything in between. But yeah, somewhere in there, I think.
I love that we all have this animal connection.
It's like an empathetic thread.
I think. Yeah, that's why I'm so happy that you're here.
Likewise, y'all.
Yeah,
appreciate this.
Seriously, this we definitely have to have you back. All right, well, thank you all for joining us again. Again, I'm Jen.
I'm Courtney.
And you've just been a part of One Up.